Blame Truth here, and there's so much to cover. There is just so much news. Maybe you've already heard it, maybe you didn't, but this news dropped last night, and I'm just now getting to it because I went to bed early last night because it gets dark at 5 fucking p.m. now, so my circadian rhythm is all messed up. This came out right when I went to bed, so I'm just gonna do this right now, and we're a little late on it, but maybe you haven't seen the news, and if you haven't, then you're in for a treat. Not a good treat for Call of Duty's sake, but a good treat if you just enjoy my videos. So, I'm not going to beat around the bush too much. I'm not going to open a beer. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. I want to stay sober for this bit of news because I want to stay angry, and alcohol tends to take the edge off. So without further ado, let's just get right on into the meat and potatoes here because, viewer, I got a lot I want to get off my chest. So first things first here, this was posted a few days ago by the Ghost of Hope, prominent leaker. He said this: Microsoft believes BO7 is a good game, but the financial performance is below expectations, which were lowered last year after BO6 fell off a cliff. Yeah, you can say that again. With the state of the franchise overall, the pressure is now on Call of Duty to change its model. Microsoft wants to see Call of Duty overall move towards a smoother revenue stream and a reduced expenditure pattern. Microsoft has also supposedly told higher-ups within Call of Duty that changes are very much required and nothing is off the table, including studio mergers and a complete rethink of monetization models within the franchise. Now, I've been covering Ghost of Hope stuff for quite a while. He is incredibly reliable. I've spoken with him personally through DMs and stuff, and I tend to trust him. I don't think he is just tweeting out stuff for the sake of it. I think he really does have insiders, and I think that he is right way more than he is wrong. He's got a pretty good hit rate here. So keep this in mind. This all sounds completely plausible, does it not? I mean, I showed you guys the sales numbers and the player numbers for Black Ops 7, or at least Call of Duty as it pertains to Black Ops 7 being a part of that multiverse or whatever with Warzone and Black Ops 6 now. But I showed you guys the player numbers, and they were fucking terrible. Just to reiterate again here, according to reports, Black Ops 7 had an estimated 18 million monthly active users in November 2025, down 50% from Black Ops 6's 36 million monthly active users in December 2024. What's interesting about that metric is December is when Black Ops 6 started dying. It started dying like a month after the game came out, if you recall, on Steam charts. So it's down from the dying month, not even the peak month. It only sold 401,000 copies on Steam in its first 26 days, down from the 2,300,000 that Black Ops 6 sold last year. No matter how you slice it, you cannot fucking go to bat for this franchise right now. Whether it's just Game Pass, I mean, again, you can play the game on Game Pass, as people say, people are all on Game Pass. Well, apparently fucking not, because they're a part of these 18 million people that just did not bother this year. I'm one of them, by the way. I mean, I guess I played 15 minutes, so maybe I'm part of the problem. Regardless, Activision decided, again, not to directly talk about this stuff. They're going through Charlie Intel, and I'm sorry to Charlie Intel. This makes you look like a fucking puppet. It looks like they have their hand straight up your fucking ass and are making balloon animals out of your lower intestines. That's what it looks like. You look really, really bad here. I would stop relaying any information from these people because you are liable if they're bullshitting. And speaking of bullshitting, let's cover what they said. According to senior Activision and Xbox reps in response to that tweet I just showed you from Ghost of Hope, leadership across both teams are completely aligned on investing in the future of Call of Duty and innovating for the community. The Call of Duty team is moving forward with full Xbox support. Further, we were told specifically these claims are not accurate. They're flat out just calling the Ghost of Hope a liar. You know, the known liars are calling the Ghost of Hope a liar. The people that gaslit us last year about the erroneous visual blood effects. The people that rug pulled us about classic matchmaking with the SBMM system in Black Ops 7. Those people are calling a known trusted leaker a liar. How about you say this stuff directly? Why in the fuck are they going through Charlie Intel to say this stuff? So the Ghost of Hope actually responded to this with just laughing emojis because it's ridiculous. Someone says, "You have a source for your report?" And the Ghost of Hope says quite a few. So if I had to bet money on who's lying, I would put my entire fucking house on the table and bet against Activision Blizzard. Like, what in the hell are they doing? They are so desperate. It is pathetic. This is modern gaming. I'm just checked out. I'm so sick of the whole thing, man. And maybe you're thinking, oh, BT, what's so bad about modern gaming? I don't get it, BT. What is the problem with modern gaming in 2025, heading into 2026? Oh, I don't know. Is it that we collectively think that Bobby Kotick is this successful businessman despite making billions from predatory gaming practices? Or maybe it's that it feels like most of the content creators now are just counterfeit. The whole thing's just become one big hoax. Spamming flat-out lies masquerading as insight. Or is it that we voted for this? Not with our rigged elections, but with our attention and our money. We all know why we do this. Not because buying skins in a video game makes us happy, but because we want to be sedated. Because it's painful not to pretend. Because we're cowards. Fuck modern gaming. Oh, hang on, guys. Just got a text. Oh, it's my buddy El Verdad. My Spanish is a little rusty, but I think he's saying that his mask got delivered to me by accident. It makes sense. I mean, he lives like right next door. Let me just... I think this is it. Oh, yeah. Check it out, guys. Sorry, I gotta go return this to him, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna play an ad read for you guys here, so just be one sec. Sorry. So this is a bone marrow hack that damn near makes those $50,000 stem cell injections obsolete. Your bone marrow is holding millions of stem cells hostage, but this powder sets them free. Right now, stem cells are trapped in your bones doing nothing while you're falling apart. This genius doctor from Harvard discovered that cocoa flavanols are like a jailbreak for stem cells. Whether you have jacked up knees, heart damage, brain fog, stem cells will fix all of that. And if you think I'm exaggerating, listen to this. Dr. Simon Mills, one of the top herbal medicine researchers in the world, had this to say.
Dark chocolate is a medicine. End of. One of the best medicines around is 50 grams, 100 grams of 75% or more dark chocolate. Brain health as well, cardiovascular health. They do studies where they've put cocoa into volunteers, that means students usually, so young kids, and they were able to show changes in their blood flow within minutes, certainly within an hour of eating cocoa. Beneficial changes in your blood flow.
They call it the heart medicine.
Yeah, heart, circulation, brain, but it also, of course, we know it contains a few other beneficial stimulating effects, sort of similar to the effects with coffee, which certainly, as I've already said, is a medicine as well. But cocoa and chocolate does have an uplifting effect, which is why we love it so.
That's right, dark chocolate, but here's where people get it wrong. The flavanols, the part that actually does anything, gets destroyed when chocolate is processed. So you can't go out and just eat Almond Joys and get these benefits. It ain't gonna work. Black Forest cocoa, however, they take the finest cocoa and they extract the flavanols out of it into a 1,200 milligram clinical dose. It's the first of its kind. Those flavanols are what activates your stem cells. It's made in the USA. There's chocolate, and then there's cocoa flavanols. I had a nagging kind of shoulder injury, rotator cuff injury from working out, and I started using this stuff, and it just sort of fixed itself on its own. Put it in my coffee in the morning. It did wonders. If you're starting to get older and stuff is just hurting on you, your stem cells need a wake-up call. So Black Forest just launched their Christmas deal of the year, and it's insane. 40% off their best-selling cocoa formula, available for 48 hours only. Again, this ends in 48 hours, and when it's over, it's gone for good. I just topped up myself with an order. I would suggest you do the same, as cocoa prices have been skyrocketing worldwide. Don't expect it to be this cheap forever. Stock up now, take control of your health before someone else does it for you. All right, guys, welcome back to the video. The mask has been returned. It is cold as fuck outside, though. Is it cold where you guys are at? Let me tell you, normally I'd be shivering, but I am so fucking hot and angry at what I am going to show you that I am actually completely comfortable. Literally, it's like 7 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Colder than a witch's tit, as we say in the South here. And that's pretty damn cold, let me tell you. But let me just cover, oh my God, let me cover something from the Ghost of Hope. And I want you to think about everything I just showed you. Think about everything that Ghost of Hope has said over the years. Think about all of the leaks and the stuff like that he has been right on. And when I tell you this, please do not take this lightly. I know Activision Blizzard just discounted him live through Charlie Intel, but they are full of shit. Let's be honest. So without further ado, let's cover the somewhat breaking news here. Check this out. Modern Warfare 4 multiplayer in its current state is currently a complete copy of Modern Warfare 2, except for no perk charging system and less ADS/slide penalties. There is a ton of visual recoil on weapons in Modern Warfare 4, just like Modern Warfare 2. Like I said in my last tweet, it's pretty much a complete copy outside of a few little things. I can understand CODs being different year to year, and I would totally be fine with a change of pace to a faster TTK, slower movement that's still fluid every few years, but copying MW2 is not doing that. There was a reason that jump shotting was meta in that game, even with the ADS penalty, and it was because the strafing system was abysmal and slowest in the franchise. A focus on strafing, like older CODs, would keep people with boots on the ground and lead to a gun skill gap rather than just a movement one. So let's cover some replies here about this news, okay? This guy says, so no ninja and no red dots on the minimap? Fun. Hope says, no, it's literally Modern Warfare 2 2.0. Didn't MW2 do really good outside of hardcore COD fans? I think a lot of casuals might like this. And Hope says, it sold well, but its retention was one of the worst in the franchise. Reminds me of Black Ops 6. It reminds me of the fact that they just fool everyone and get people to buy the game every year, and then people drop it after like a month because it always sucks ass. People didn't buy it this year. Like, they're smartening up, finally. They're not falling for the stupid sales tactics every single year, no matter what, like they did in the past. This guy says, will Infinity Ward ever learn, or will they keep being hard-headed fucknuts for as long as COD is on the markets? BO7 sold badly, and GTA 6 is coming next year. Activision probably told them they can do whatever they want. It's over. I'm sorry, but it is over. We are going to literally see the demise of the franchise, capital F here, the demise of the franchise as soon as this piece of shit drops. This will be the nail in the fucking coffin. If you think Black Ops 7 is bad, if you think Black Ops 7 sales are bad, if you think the Black Ops 7 monthly active users are bad, just wait until they drop this turd. Because as bad as Black Ops 7 is, as unwanted as Black Ops 7 is, as pointless as Black Ops 7 is, it is still a game. It is still better than whatever Infinity Turd will cook up. Might I remind you, because of Infinity Turd, we have skill-based matchmaking, engagement-optimized matchmaking as we know it. When Joseph gave that interview talking about how there's safe spaces and they don't want new players to get punched in the mouth over and over and all that stuff, when he did that interview, that was the beginning of the end of Call of Duty. And tell me when I'm telling fucking lies here. Tell me right now in the comments section if I am lying. If I'm lying, I am dying. And unless my house collapses in on me right now, I think I'll be perfectly fucking fine when I say this. From 2019 onward, the games have just gotten worse and fucking worse. And I called it all the way back then. I said all the way back in 2019 This is not sustainable. Whatever they're doing here is not sustainable, and they're going to run the franchise into the ground, and they're going to self-destruct. They are going to literally fucking die. And here we are. GTA 6 is coming out in 2026 around the same time as this turd. Their reputation and their goodwill with the community is in the toilet. Whatever they do to build that up with this year's title will get completely fucking erased next year with Infinity Turd Slop. You realize that, right? This will be the end. I wouldn't be surprised if Modern Warfare 4 sells worse than Black Ops 7. And I'm not kidding there. I'm not kidding. After the disappointment that was MW2 specifically, I don't see how they can come back. Like, you can't. I don't understand. I just do not understand. Like, there's no concrete identity to this franchise. You have wall jumping and omni movement and sliding, and then you're going to go back to this super slow, like, Infinity Turd, sit in a fucking corner, Sentinel gameplay behind doors with claymores surrounding you. Like, I'm sorry. It's done. I don't know what needs to change here. I don't know what needs to be done, but something needs to be done because this is going to be a colossal failure the likes we have never seen. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I kind of feel bad for them. I have never seen a company so out of touch with what the fans actually want. I've never seen it. They've been rug pulled and lied to and sold garbage for the past 6 years, and they're over it. I'm sorry. Nothing will save this franchise except a complete reworking from like the bottom up. I kind of want to be like, hey, Activision, my emails are open. Hit me up. I will help you. You'll have to pay me. Give me some of them sweet, sweet ducats, but I will help. Hire me on as a fucking creative strategist and let me save this franchise before you bury it 6 feet under. You are going to get decimated, absolutely fucking destroyed by GTA 6 this year. You better hope and pray they delay it. If they do not delay it, it is over. Start digging the graves right now for all of your AI fucking employees because it's done. Pack it the hell up. I am not exaggerating. I am not being extra. I'm not making a mountain out of a molehill here. I am serious. You should be incredibly frightened right now. Let me cover one more thing from the Ghost of Hope about Modern Warfare 4 here. And this should just be the cherry on top, okay? Hope says, those guys at Infinity Ward do not want to make Call of Duty games. That just says it all right there. I could stop reading, but I'm not. I'm going to keep going. They want to take the idea of it and twist it into something else like they've done with MW 2019 and MW2. Tweeting or saying literally any feedback towards those guys will be pointless for the third time in a row next year. Oh my God. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? They don't want to make Call of Duty games. That's all that needs to be said. They don't want to make Call of Duty games. They want to use the Call of Duty IP to push whatever backwards, stupid granddad system into play here that protects new players, gaslights good players, and ruins the experience for everyone with an actual brain, good or bad. Am I lying? Am I lying? Is that not their MO? Has that not been their MO since 2019? There are a few people that will say, oh, but BT, MW 2019 was the last game, Call of Duty game with like passion into it. Yeah, they were passionate about ruining the fucking franchise. That game sucked. Worst maps in the series, worst mechanics in the series, more doors than a Home Depot. I'm sorry, but the game sucked. I don't care if the animations were good. I don't care if the visuals were good. I will give them that. They were good, but it's like a hot girl with every venereal disease known to man. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Once you actually play the game, it sucks. I don't want to sit in a corner, reload my gun on max settings, and ooh and ah about the visuals and the animations. I do not care. Infinity Ward's been good at that since Call of Duty 2, man. If I want good animations and visuals, I will go back and play a different Infinity Ward game from 15 years ago. I'll go back and play MW2, the original, which still holds up, by the way, visually, still a great looking game. Oh my God. I'm out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry. I mean, this is good news for me. I love roasting this franchise, but I feel like I'm picking on someone with I don't know, somebody with a disability. It feels mean at this point. Am I really going to have to cover Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2, 2.0, 2022, twice removed? Am I really going to have to cover Modern Warfare 2, 2022 Electric Boogaloo 2.0? It's Dorbin time all next year? Am I going to have to do that? Oh my God. I mean, I might be able to make enough ad revenue from YouTube and stuff to retire. I'm not kidding. If it's as bad as I think it's going to be, if it's as bad as I know it's going to be, I mean, I might as well just hit up my yacht. Just plan my retirement tour. Just kidding. There's way too much slop in the world. I can't quit even if I wanted to. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video though. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts below. Ring that notification bell. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.